Hey John, what's happening? How you doing today? Ooh. We are doing okay, John. Got a little goofy short when I'm short, trying to pass 50Ks, passed two, but had three within $100 and then blew them. Oh man, that sucks, John. I just got done to workout too. I just got off the treadmill. Yeah, I decided to hop on a little early, just chill out here. Yeah, it was pretty crazy today. That massive dump here this morning. Once we put in this giant buy tail on the 5 minute, like I've seen this before, where you have that large buy up there, and then it just never looked back. Basically, I mean, we messed around in this kind of like chop zone, but then just kind of slow grinded. Almost like a giant bear flag, right? Like a giant daily bear flag. So yeah, John, yeah, it was kind of like, yeah, in hindsight, right? It was just like, took that long. We took that long there to there, but then we did get that pullback, and this held. Yeah, all in hindsight, but yeah, just nice. You do see that a lot. Just kind of like a big bear flag. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. Hey, Lassie for Trader, what's up? How's it going? How'd you do today? Trading Star, what's happening? Take any trades after you got done streaming Trading Star? Or? Yeah, John, it was a little brave. It was unfortunate that I barely got wicked out on that first trade, but then it was all right after that. I ended up getting that nice little rally off this candle. Hey, Zabak, what's happening? We did pretty good today, Vince. Yep, not too bad. Much better than yesterday. I gotta work on another daily Take Profit Pro account. I'm just giving myself a little break from it. How'd you do today, Vince? Yeah, so gold ended up hitting in the all-time high, or no? No, not quite. What did last night, I guess? Or this morning, early this morning. Or was it last night? I hate looking at these charts. It was 9. Oh, so this morning, yeah, I ended up hitting an all-time high. So gold's actually looking pretty interesting to trade. Nice volatility with gold lately. I've changed my candles around on this Project X. I just don't like it, but we're gonna work with it. Yeah, go ahead, John. We're hanging out. Hey, Alyssa, what's up? Hey, Alex, what's up? Nate, 44 to 48. Should see a bounce if we get there tonight on NQ. Let's go back to NQ. So I got 2 evals on Buellanox going. This one is pretty much smoked. This one is I just bought $15. So $2,048 or oh, down here you're looking at, Nate? Yeah. Be interesting. I mean, we are putting in this flag pattern here, so we do have. I'm not much of a trend line person, but we do have that trend line going up here. So on gold, Alyssa. Well, we are about ready to hit all-time highs. But everyone does, and by the way, Alyssa, this is not financial advice. That is my sister, everyone. Everyone kind of thinks we're going to 3,000, but when it comes to investing, it's always about time in the market versus timing the market. So, like, the more time you have in the market, the better off you are. It always is better than trying to time the market. Hey, Corey the phone trader, what's up? Good to see you too, man. What's going on? So I have been experimenting with my new streaming lights. So over the weekend, I'm probably going to play around with them a little more. I'm trying to make me look younger. Lost 600K in 2 days. Was also long 300 GC futures at 275 in my retirement account. Wow. So you were long 300 gold contracts at $275. Now it's up to $2,955. Wow, John. Yeah, John, I know what you're saying. When you're young, you don't think about that kind of stuff. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, John has been in the financial markets for a long time. You were a floor trader, right, John? You were on the floor. Yeah, you said you were on the floor with John Hoagland and Michael Patak and all that, right? Yeah. That's right. Yep. Yeah, John is old school, and he still likes to come on and watch us degens sling around on the computers. Pretty awesome, though. I can't even imagine. The only thing that I really know about the floor is watching that documentary. Is it called Floored or something like that? Because obviously it was way before my time. Can't remember what that. Yeah, Floored. Yeah. That little documentary. Yeah, if you guys are ever interested in what it was like in the pit, they have it free on YouTube, so it's called Floored Into the Pit. So, especially us young pups. I'm not really young, but this was before before I was interested in the markets for sure. But yeah, pretty awesome. I bet you have lots of stories, John. You're in that movie, John? Awesome. Oh yeah, John, yeah. For sure. I'm sure it was not quite portrayed too well, but good, Alyssa. Yeah, you just gotta keep it in there, and then when you're 50, 60, you won't have to worry. Am I bald yet, Zabat? No. Not really. Thinning, but not bald. I do need a haircut, though. Yeah, John. Yeah. Yeah, Greg Reba. Yeah. Yeah. He's the one that stuck out the most. Oh, was he? Yeah. Yeah, I love his saying, like, I always, like, quote his saying, like, let your winners ride. Like, let them ride. And there is something to be said about that. But hey, he looks like he was quite the playboy. Hey, AK Wolf, what's up? You ever try almost? What's that mean? Hey, Trading Star, that's alright, man. Good for you, though. Alright, Trading Star, man. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to smash the like button. Man. 50 big S&Ps and then holds them all day. $1.3 million. Yeah. I don't know how you guys did that. That's insane. I mean, I imagine you have so many stories. It's just unreal. Oh, algo trading? No. No, AK Wolf. No. All right, Trading Star. So yeah, market's gonna open here in any minute here. Back to NQ. So yeah, I don't. Kind of wondering if we end up breaking this flag here. You tried that today, letting it ride. You had to cut at 50, was up 100 before the retrace. Normally I'd just take the loss, trying to hit TP. Yeah, I mean, that's alright. So you were trailing your stop. It's alright, man. A lot of times you have to do that with these intraday trailing type prop firms, which, you know, is what it is, but yeah, it is all about catching that trend for the day, really. I mean, if you're shorted at the open today, I mean, you still pretty much, you still made money, even if you held all day. You had a bunch of buyers that came down here, put in this giant buy tail on this 5-minute chart. Giant harami candle. And as you saw, like, too, towards the end of the day, it started respecting that VWAP again. Rejected off it there. I mean, it's been respecting this VWAP like crazy lately. So we left a small gap here, 164. Between 150, 164, there is a small gap up here. So, be interesting what happens tonight. Do we have any speakers? Did Trump already speak? Says he's supposed to speak at 7:20. So that'll move the market as well.
The markets are open.
All right, market's open, guys. He was partying with Farley when he OD'd and died. No kidding. John, no kidding. That's crazy. Greg disappeared from Miami for a year. Thought the FBI was after him. Yeah. Even in that documentary, he seemed a little paranoid. Then he was living in Lincoln Park, an area of Chicago. Fell asleep smoking. House burned down around him. Wow. Is he still alive now, John? Yeah, I bet he did. Yeah, he definitely seemed like he partied hard. Hey, fun to see John. What's up? Today was a tough day for you, man? Yeah, yesterday was brutal for me. So we all go through those days. You know, it's just part of the process, really. We just gotta try to eliminate the blow-ups and the tilt, you know? Gotta be able to walk away red. Hey, ice cold cubes in your mouth. What's up? Been a little rough, Cube. Yeah, it's been tricky. It's been tricky. I can't trade this session to save my life. Oh, really, John? Yeah. Yeah, he definitely stood out in that floored movie. He definitely stood out. He seemed like he was quite the character. And lived life in the fast lanes, I guess. We got the yen up here. I've been watching that on my own time, a little bit. A little Zabak and Black Beauty Machine. Trade the yen. Kind of feels like we want to fill that gap up there, don't it? I'm gonna send it long. This is an eval. I'm just trading aggressively. Where's that gap there? 164. See if we can break that high and shoot for that gap. That little repair there. It's more of a I think trade right now. There's the push. Up 5 points right now. This is on the eval. Push it. I'm gonna try to hold. Push into the 50s. Just looking for that gap fill. A little structure repair. Kind of was feeling like we were gonna fill it when the market closed, but we didn't quite get there, so it's kind of all I'm thinking right now. Hey Molester, what's up? How's it going? Just looking around an eval, Molester. Looking for that gap repair up here. Let's see what happens. How's it going, Molester? John, he rented a $30,000 a month house in Miami for years before South Beach took off. Met some girl that convinced him she was royalty. Ended up being a call girl and took a chunk of his change. John, I'm not surprised one bit with Greg Reba. He looks like he was having a lot of fun. Hey Dylan, what's up? See if we can get that push up. This is more of a I think trade. I guess my way in, I guess my way out trade. Shout out to 0 Day J. Oh yeah, John. Did you answer whether or not he was still alive or not? Oh, maybe you did answer. Yes. I think you said yes. I would like to see a documentary with just that guy's stories, man. I'm sure he was wild. Or maybe you were wild too, John. I don't know. Maybe you were wild. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I'd love to see him interviewed. Sorry guys, I'm still sucking on cough drops. My throat. That's hot. I mean, I'm still pretty bullish until we break this trend line, I'm thinking. And I'm not even a big trend line guy, guys, but I mean, just look at that. If we start to break down there, I mean, we really could flush. For now, I'm just banking on we're just going to continue this trend up. This was a giant buy tail. I would imagine. Let's see if we can get volume on here. Yeah, look at that buy volume right there. That giant spike. That could have been some big boys buying this up. That's what I'm thinking. And we never looked back, really. That when you see volume like that, like me, and you get a candle like that, that's a pretty bullish sign. In hindsight, you know, might be something that I should watch. John, just no drugs, just a lot of vodka and friends running around the city. Yeah, I bet. All right, John. All right, there's the push up. Still think we can fill that gap here. I gotta take profit at 157.25. It's taking its sweet time moving up there, but the gap's actually a little wider. It's actually up to 63. Could go for a little more. Let's go a little more. 60s. There's the pop there. There's our original take profit. Still short squeezing. I mean, you had a lot of shorts right here. The market open, and still short squeezing. So better to stop in at break even now. I think that's maybe the right call. I just moved it up to 160 area. I might take it off, Melody. I'm looking for that gap fill at like 163 on the 5-minute chart from the open. I think we get there. Kind of hoping it doesn't take my Hey Nestor, what's up? Yeah, Nestor, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for that 5-minute gap. I figured that would have done it at the end of the day, and I'm just looking for that continuation now. A little bit of selling there. My lights are flickering. That's not good. Hey Amelia, what's up? Devin, hey. 1.1.5. Nice, Devin. Good for you, man. Yeah, we finished today green too. It's a good day. This one we're working on this evaluation here. I'm really just trying to practice like this session. This session's been the best for the channel, to be honest with you guys, but I don't normally trade this session, but I'm just trying to jump in those time slots that the other streamers are not on. So here I am. I mean, the markets are open. We'll trade them, but come on, let's get a little push. Our original take profit was right there. It would have got hit, but we're being greedy, and I'm thinking that we get up to that gap fill. So, but risk off trade. So we'll see. Thanks, Butch. Appreciate that, man. Hey, that counts, John. It does count. I don't know if it's less stressful or more stressful than trading the Asian markets. I don't know. All right, looking pretty good here. Let's see. I'm gonna move my stop just a tad. I don't quite love it. Just a little bit. I want it below that candle at least. So let's just risk, God, I hate this platform. I really like Trade-Evade better than this. I have a tough time seeing what's happening. All right, there's a nice push up there. We're risking $30 right now on this evaluation, on this trade. I really don't want to get stopped out at break even and then have it run. So I moved it down just a tad. This is the gap there that we left. We're not even looking for the full gap fill. Lassie's long. Good luck. Good luck. Awesome, John. Good for you, man. Hey, Legend. What's happening, bud? Oh, nice, Legend. Good for you, man. Sucks that you blew 5, but you know, they're cheap enough. That's the nice thing. They're not expensive. Hey, Sherry. What's up? Welcome. So we're just banking on that continuation up. We're in this like upwards. It kind of looks like a giant bear flag, to be honest with you guys. But for now, we're just going for the gap fill up here that I thought we would finish off towards the end of the market. But that's all I got for you guys. That's all I'm thinking on this trade. Yeah, if you get to 52,600, you could actually take out 500. You can take out 500 if you get to 52,600, and anything over that, then you know, if you get $100 more, like 52,700, then you can take out 600 and so on. Yep. They don't call it slow markets for nothing. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I was hearing something, but false alarm. Is the rule for 6 payouts for every single account, or just the total? So after 6 payouts, you can take out as much as you want? I believe so. That is the rule. I've never even thought about that, Legend, to be honest with you, because I've never come close to that. But yeah, I believe so. I believe if you take out 6 payouts, you can drain the account after that. I believe. I think that's what Patrick Whelan did. Thanks for asking these questions, Legend, because you asked the questions that I actually never think about. So yeah, there's no maximum payout on the 6th payout and beyond. Is it really gonna do this?
Order filled.
Alright, I'm gonna flatten. See if we get a pullback. Put a little inside bar. Looks like we're gonna pull back here. I do think we get here. We could pull back first and then kind of do one of these and back and then up, one of those numbers. One of those. Oops, get rid of that. Well, I'm looking at this melody right here. I'm looking at this giant trend line that we've put in all day. I mean, if we do get down in here, I am going to try for a long. We are above the VWAP there, but it's still early. So I mean, until this trend line gets broken, this is what I'm going to base it off from. It's kind of what I'm thinking. But it is for every single account, or is it 6 payouts in general? So if you had 10 accounts, do I need to... Yeah, it would be for individual account. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be, each account is treated individually. Yeah, exactly, John. Yep. There's the pullback there, guys. Glad we exited. See profits. Take profits. Yeah, nice little inside bar break there. There's a flush. I'm gonna note that down. That was my first inside bar of the session break, which we actually didn't take, but I have been noting it down. Not really ready to release it to the public yet, but it's pretty simple. All it is the first inside bar of the session, 10-point stop loss, 10-point take profit. And it's been working very well. Very well. So good, but yeah, we're getting the pullback. Or maybe that wasn't the first. That was the first one. I don't like the first inside bar, but I guess technically that would have been the first one, so maybe it didn't work. I'll put an asterisk. So yeah, I'm just doing a little forward testing as well. I've been doing it since January 8th. Hey Wayne, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. And what I hate, the 500 initial withdrawal is the same amount on every side's account. Scale depending on this. Yeah, I know, John, it is. Yeah. I hate that too. Yeah, the old Apex rules, guys, man. Like, you see some of the streamers with their giant payouts. Like Alpine, who I like, Alpine. But you see his giant payouts from last year. That was under like the old Apex rules. 52,600. Take out 2,000. You know? So it was sweet. Yeah, Nate. For sure. It's a beast. Hey Lassie, what's up? Hey guys. Can't log into Apex if your account has not yet been approved. Is it for a to get a funded account, or you just made a new account, Lassie? I've had an Apex account for a while now, so I don't know. Is it for a brand new Apex account? Wayne says give it 10 minutes. The site might be down too, Lassie. Down below the VWAP now. Well, pushing up, trying to push up through. I've been debating on whether or not to scale in with micros. I know people are not fans of DCA, but during this session, I see my boy Stock Tiger doing it a lot. He trades this session way more than me. Oh, that's not very good. Let's see here. My mouse is touchy. What the heck? MNQ looks a little different. Trendline doesn't look as good. Anyone else in a trade? Guys still long? Oh, Lassie's long still. Just added. Yeah, Hyper Viper, for sure. Yeah. But a lot of times, like in the morning, you'll see me trading micros. You guys tuned in this morning, and then I'll switch to minis when it slows down a bit. But like the first 30 minutes to an hour, I'll use micros. Still holding here.
Order filled.
Ooh, you see that? I'm still thinking longs.
Order filled.
We're gonna get aggressive here. In with two minis. There's a push there. We'll take one off. Leave a runner. I think we get up there. I think this is the run for that gap.
Order rejected.
Come on, don't mess around. Just push those highs. No, Melody, I was actually added to on purpose. No, I trade my evals like a complete degenerate. Just so everyone's aware. I mean, this eval was $15 Bulanox. So use code Pine. Appreciate you guys using my code, by the way. Much appreciated. Master accounts are actually not looking too bad. Got this one up to 50,773. The other one, it's a little bit in drawdown. But I like to get 3 master accounts, so. Oh, nice Lassie. Well, the word on the prop street is my friend Terry. The word on the street is she passed her Bulanox accounts today using code Pine. So it's got to be lucky, right? I know 0 Day has the best code on the prop streets, but mine's the luckiest one. How about that? All right. It's going for that gap fill now. Oh, I'm not going to be a dick for a tick. Oh, no. Taking that off. Taking that off. There's the push. So there's the gap fill there. That's what we were going for earlier. So up 321 on this eval. Still pushing higher. No catch, Devin. It's just the it's very similar to it's 91% off. They always up Apex. Always. So if Apex has 80% off, they usually run a better sale. So they end up going 91% off, and it's to the end of the month. It's a intraday trailing drawdown account, 50K account, and it's a 40% consistency. So it's a little better than Apex on that. And yeah. But yeah, that's for the 50Ks. They're all 50Ks and above. But the activation fees on anything above 50Ks is a lot of money. So I don't recommend it. Yep, it's 148 bucks, John. So at the end of the day, really, if you compare like Apex activation fee being like 120 something, and then 148 for Beelanox, so it's just like, it's a wash, right? But yeah, they're always very competitive with each other. And I guess, is any of you guys trading with, is it Perdia or Fidius? I guess Fidius is going through some controversy right now. Not paying people. I don't know. It's the word on the streets. But I think that's the company that they could have 20 accounts too, so. End of the month melody. Yeah, I heard Fidius denied someone. So yeah, that was a nice long, guys. Exactly what we thought. It was a I think trade. I could have just held this first, but we put in that inside bar, started putting in that down candle. I didn't know if we were gonna go down to this trend line, but yeah, we just came up and filled that gap. Now I have no game plan. Let's see here. I'll pull up the what I saw. So apparently this guy, Large Pips, is a friend of 0 Day J's. Like an actual friend, like outside of trading. Only trades NQ. He was owed like something like $34,000 or something like that. And they said that he had exploited a flaw in the rhythmic simulated environment, distorting the results of the evaluations. So this is that Fidius. But yeah, I mean, Beelanox seems like they're new, but they've been around since 2022. And actually, like, Alpine's, some of his first payouts and stuff was from Beelanox. That's actually how I found out about him a while back. So, anyways. Yeah, Devin, yeah, well, Top Step's great, too. I mean, I like Top Step. They're getting a little heat now, too, which is kind of funny, but I definitely like Top Step. I have it under my affiliate thing, Melody. I'll show you. So yeah, that was a nice little trade. Now I'm just gonna wait to see what happens here. I don't want to just hop in another trade. Now I got no thesis. Goes to 228, Melody. I don't know if you can see that with my camera. Yeah, I think you can. 228, 25, 91% off. If you wanted a 25K, which I don't know why you would, but if you did, like 25K is better, you can use code PINE2, get 83% off, but and they don't have Trade of 8. It's either Rhythmic or Beelanox. I mean, a Project X. So if you have a Mac, like you use iOS, you can use the Project X. Yeah, Devin, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I bet on a guy for sure. I don't know. They've been around since 2022. I don't know why they don't. Lassie got his first payout with Buell Knox in July of 2023. Yeah, they've been around a while. Oh, you got your TP up here at 171, Lassie? Nice. Still in it, huh? Holding it. I mean, we're just in an upwards channel here, so. How's it going, bet on it, guy? What's happening? Get along too? And good luck. BW. Have I ever used E8 markets? Launch futures fall, but it's going Forex 2021. Once funded 50K. I've never heard of E8 markets, BW. Never once. It's the first time I'm hearing of it. Yeah, the only ones I'm using right now, BW, is Buell Knox, Apex, Top Step, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader. And that's it. I think yeah, that's it. That's the only ones I'm using right now. That's plenty. Yeah, BW, that does sound appealing for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at Blue Sky a little bit. The static account's kind of appealing, but it's like Lassie. Looks like you might get your take profit here. Let's go. 1,000 away, Devin. Nice. I love Top Step. I haven't been patient with Top Step, you know, recently. Last year I was getting so many payouts with Top Step, but for some reason I just been lacking patience. I'll put this tab away. But yeah, in case you guys are just tuning in, this is a cool little documentary on the CME floor from back in the day. Our friend John in the chat, he was actually in this movie. So if you guys wanted to check it out, it's pretty cool. Kind of shows you how it was back in the day trading. It's basically the transition from the open cry to what you see today. It was the transition, the start of it. Yeah, John, that was Greg. Yep. Nice bet on it, guy. Nice, Lassie. Nice trades, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys were all along on that. We're not. Right now, we're not breaking that structure, so it's just kind of upwards. Buy the dip. Headed right back for this today's open, really, which was right here. Heading right there. $500 done for the day. Yeah, if this was a funded account, I would be done for sure. I would 100% be done, but it's not. Ooh, gold's looking like it wants to break out. Nice trend on gold. Kind of like the yen, but not as defined. Gold likes to trend. It has some nice trends in it. That's why you see a lot of trades by Slade trading trend lines on the gold. So stuff like that, and then looking for a break or stuff like that. Yeah, gold is breaking out. Hey Donna, what's up? Up 1K on 2 accounts, 5 days green and the week. Nice. Nice bet on a guy. Yeah, keep it going. $500 a day base hits. That's a great base hit. Bet on it. Nice. But yeah, that's exactly how you have to do it, though. Hey, Lassie, same thing. Yeah, I mean, that's what, 500, maybe not so often for me, but usually anywhere between 1 to like 400. Like if I made 300 on that quick trade on a funded account, I would tuck that away for the day. I wouldn't even touch it tomorrow. But you do that across multiple accounts. You do that across 20 Apex accounts. Yeah, you're gonna get a nice payday. That's the thing. Take tomorrow off, bet on a guy. Yeah, for sure. Well, tomorrow's Friday, so it's always good to walk away green on a Friday, but if you can afford to take a Friday off and just, take 3 days off from the screens, that's always a good thing, because so many people, including myself, end up blowing up on a Friday. So we're continuing to grind higher, guys. I'm not really seeing... I'm having FOMO, but I'm not going to hop into anything here. Maybe look for pullback around this level here. Kind of riding this trend line. And see what we can get. You can see it riding the 9 too, all the way up. Riding the 9 like John Carter. Yeah, I gotta hit the gym tomorrow too, bet on a guy. I wanna hit the gym tomorrow. Hopefully get a haircut. I've been home for a few days now because I've been sick. And I don't want to get anyone else sick, so I've been staying home, and I got a little gym down in the basement, but I don't have much weights, so I gotta hit the weights. I haven't hit the weights since last Saturday. Yeah. I drink tea all day anyway. But yeah, I definitely need to get out of the house tomorrow though, so I don't think I'm that contagious. It's been like 4 days, 5 days. Yeah, for sure. My plan is to have some point this year: 20 Apex PAs, 11 Bulanox Masters, 5 take profits, Tradeifys, 5 Tradeifys, 3 my funded futures. That's another company I trade with too, Tradeify. I knew I was forgetting one, but I currently don't have any accounts with them because I ended up getting those payouts, and then I blew up those 2 accounts after the payout, which unfortunately happens sometimes. And then 3 my funded futures. Yeah, build that prop empire. Like Trading with Travis says, build that prop empire. He used to talk about that all the time. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, you know. I like to spread them all out. Are you planning on copy trading them all, Lassie, all at once? Oh yeah, you did say that, sorry. Copy them all at once. Yeah, that's not easy to do, Lassie. If you can do it, if you have the discipline, then, which I'm sure you do, that is the way to do it. Right now, I'm kind of just copy trading within the props, you know. So it went up to 174.50 there, guys. Just pulling back just slightly. Moving right up to today's open, which was what, 209.50. So technically yesterday's open, but this morning's open for me. Which is quite a ways up there, but we are just floating higher. It's really, unless you just bought the long like we did earlier and held one, it's really not too much to do, in my opinion, guys. Take a look at the yen. Let's look at the yen. See if there's a box still here. You call out a trade. Tell me where to get in. Looks a little choppy to me right now. The yen does. Dow, same thing, just grinding up. A lot of room for the Dow. Dow had a big flush today. Look, Dow could have some more room to the upside. Left some big gaps in the 5-minute. Didn't have a strong, as strong close as the Nasdaq. Back to gold. If we can get a little pullback on gold, this might be a little entry. Looks like this might be a pullback now, but that is a wicked sell tail there. Wicked rejection, so I don't love that. Tried to fill the gap here from 12.55 this afternoon on gold. Is the box still listening? Good. A little choppy right now, Zabak, but it looks a little choppy. Probably picks up around 8 o'clock, I would say, Eastern time. The gold is looking more interesting, but it's still kind of grinding up as well. We need a Trump tweet to shake up the market or something. Because as day traders, we like the volatility, you know, for sure. We complain about the volatility, but in the same token, we like the volatility. It's too much volatility. It's too much volatility. Can't trade, but. Oh, Vince. 2 points with a mini, so just like $40. Oh no, 2 points. Yeah, just be patient, Vince. I hate that though. Those are the hardest points to get, Vince. 100% the hardest points. It's Zabaka. It's already trending to 3 p.m. It did too. Yep. Nice, Sabak. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's the 15-minute on the yen. But yeah, you can see like how the yen just does a lot of trending, guys. This is what Zabak and Black Beauty Machine in the chat, they like to trade this. So I've been watching it in the overnight. I actually made a trade on it the other day and made 500 bucks. I let it run overnight. I woke up the next morning and it was up 500 bucks. On an eval. Hey Terry, what's up? What are you making good, Terry? Amelia, I just need the right amount of volatility. Not too much, not too little, I know. Yeah, exactly, Amelia. Salmon. Nice and healthy. I hate fish. I don't know what it is about fish. I cannot eat fish. I've tried every fish. I'll eat tuna fish sandwiches. That's about it. I've tried salmon. I've tried haddock. I've tried them all, and I can't eat. I don't know. It's not that like I think it's gross. It's just doesn't have taste to me. Yeah, no, that's what everyone says, Terry. That's what everyone says. It's not like the fishiness from it. It's just I don't know what it is. I've tried. But I'll eat like scallops and lobster and all that stuff. So yeah, it's weird. Cause everyone thinks, oh, they're like, I'll try haddock or something because it's like a white fish and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. I'll eat tuna fish out of a can. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, Terry, for sure. And we have the best lobster. The best. Sorry, Massachusetts. Sorry, New Hampshire. Sorry, Canada. Yeah, I got a huge bag of scallops in my freezer. I got to tap into those pretty soon. Love scallops. Getting a little pullback on NQ finally. Here we are touching the 9. Been riding that 9 all day. Do we have any upside targets? You know, we filled the gaps up here. We're pulling back now. I like ketchup but not tomato. Sherry, you like Rhode Island seafood? Yeah. Yeah, Rhode Island too, yep. We forget about Rhode Island. But yeah, here, right on the coast of Maine, you know. Fresh lobster. Doesn't get any much. It doesn't get better than that, guys. To me. Told that story. I go down to the local, right on the coast, and it's BYOB, so you can bring a nice local beverage, and yeah, fresh lobsters right out of the pot, right out of the trap, right into the pot, right onto your plate. Don't get much better. Are getting a little bounce off the 9. Right off that 60, the 160s. I mean, the uptrend's still here. It's like, is this the pullback? We're just gonna ride this 9 up until what, Trump speaks here, or? I think Trump's supposed to speak today, guys, tonight, unless he already did. $50 for one large dungeon crab? Wow. Does anyone know when Trump speaks today for sure? All it says on here is, maybe it says on here, 7:20. So 7:20 Trump speaks. I don't know what for or what, but, or who, or I don't know any of that, but yeah, Terry, I see you had a nice day on your evaluations. Passed some evaluations, so that's awesome. Using the best discount code. Pine. $7:30. Oh, thank you for that. Still pulling back here, guys. Kind of have a little trend line within a trend line here. I'm really not a trend line trader, but when it's doing this stuff, it tends to respect them. So we'll see. It is 7 o'clock now, Eastern time, top of the hour. We got Trump speaking in 30 minutes. Hey J Stores, what's up? Oh, thanks Kevin. Kevin's in tune with that stuff. Appreciate that. The president delivers remarks at the Republican Governors Association meeting. So, will it move the market? We don't know. He could say anything and move the market, so I don't know. J Stores, you tried Phidias, but they only use Rhythmic, so I was feeling it. Oh, that's the one that they just denied 0 Days Buddy with, right, J Stores? J Stores had the day off today, right, J Stores? Did you enjoy your day off? Trading and playing video games. I think I remember you saying that this morning. We're all gonna get $5,000 checks. Hey, someone wants to hand me a $5,000 check, I'll take it. I'll sign it. Straight to the bank. Nice bounce here off the VWAP. Once again, the VWAP being respected. I need to get more aggressive with the VWAP, especially when it's low liquidity like this. I ended up sending out a tweet this morning. It was actually kind of interesting. And this afternoon actually played out almost exactly like that. I was watching it. This was yesterday and during the power hour. Look at it just bouncing off the VWAP. And these are nice moves. And I just tweeted the VWAP's not real. But yeah, I mean, these are some nice moves here. And this afternoon, it started doing that again. You see where it's hanging around the VWAP here this afternoon. During power hour, not so much, I guess, but had a nice bounce right there off it. I don't know. But yeah, when it's like lower liquidity, you definitely notice that a lot. If you got a lot of volatility, it doesn't really respect it that much, but just something to watch. Oh, you hear that on Twitter all the time, bet on a guy. The VWAP's not real. I don't know, Zabak. Like I said, I'm gonna cash it. Yeah, heck yeah. I get $5,000 checks. I'm gonna have five. I'm gonna have 5 straight to funded accounts from Tradeify the next day. Yeah, I still get this nagging cough. It's annoying. If I find a glitch in the game, best believe I'm getting exploded. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, kind of riding that VWAP, riding the 9, riding this trend line up. Where was our first entry? First entry was here, open, around 150-ish area. We ended up getting out for a small profit, pulled back. We ended up getting in again around the 146 area, and then we ended up getting this boner candle here, and we took take profit, and it's gone a little bit higher, but then it's pretty much come right back down in here. This was right at the beginning of that gap right here at 163, and that's exactly where we're sitting currently, just sitting on that 9. So really not that much movement, guys. Sorry, the market's a little boring. Not much I can do about that. I'm not trying not to be a hyper scalper. So I'm really not seeing too much. Perhaps we get some movement here in 20 minutes or so, but I don't know. I'm expecting some. I appreciate everyone hanging out though. If you guys got any questions for me, or I'm an open book, so hit me up in the chat. Let's take a look at gold. Ooh. Kind of breaking that trend line a little bit. Now it's testing it again. This could be a little interesting. We'll just wait to see how this candle closes. This could make an interesting short. Let's span out here. Kind of rounding over here too. Could take a little take a little short, come down into here maybe before it heads back up for like a little higher low type deal. But so my bias on NQ, right now, Donna, it's just floating higher right now. But it is, if you look at it from a bigger picture, because we had such a down move today from the open, that it looks like a giant bear flag. So like you got the pole here, and here's the flag. And that's exactly what it looks like to me, a giant bear flag. So if we break down through this trend line, you could see some elevator. It's kind of what I'm thinking. What's my social security number? 111111111. You like the longs, Devin? I mean, there's no reason to go short right now. There's zero reason. But I'm sure if you looked hard enough, Amelia, through the intranets, my social security number probably is there. Because I've been breached like a million times through my different employers or whatever. Jay Storage, you the man. Appreciate that. Yeah, at this point, Amelia, I was just like, I've just given up. It's like, I just keep like a credit watch type deal. You know, I try to keep my credit watched, and obviously my bank accounts and credit cards and stuff. But it's all out there now. It's impossible. I've had my credit cards breached once. They said it was from a skimmer. I get a phone call from Chase one day, and they said, "Did you just make a purchase in Lewiston, Maine, and then make a purchase in some gas station in California?" I'm like, "Yeah, no." They're like, "Oh, yeah, your card's been breached. We're sending you a new one." I was like, "Yeah." They said it was probably from a gas station skimmer. But who knows? Yeah, for sure, Zabak. You can go wherever you want. That's the awesome things. Like when you travel and stuff, you can just bring a laptop. A nice thing is, like, if you use Trade-Evade or Project X, it's very mobile, so you can just use a cheap Chromebook. I mean, that's what I use when I'm sitting in my recliner watching TV. I'll just have my cheap Chromebook sitting there. I want to go back to gold. Gold was actually interesting. NQ is just continuing to grind higher, just riding this trend. Just buy the dip, basically, but you really ain't getting much. Few points, 5 points, 6 points. Super aggressive if you're trading it. This is it looking interesting for a short. I'm actually gonna take a short.
Order filled.
Short gold. Sometimes you forget how much gold is worth. Put a stop at the high for now. I'll move it quickly. If we start to break, say if we start to break 956.5. Gold's moving like molasses. Wayne, yeah. I've been trading a little bit at night and stuff. We made some nice gold trades on stream recently. They're just the evaluations. I very rarely will touch it with my funded accounts. Oh, that's a good idea, Amelia. Yeah. Lots of young people moving to Southeast Asia, living cheap is a thing now. Yeah, one of the was Legend. Legend wants me to move to Thailand. Which is kind of funny. It's like, yeah, you should move to Thailand. I don't know if he's still listening. But yeah, he wants to move to Thailand. Legend of Alexander, he comes in the chat. So risking 220 bucks on this trade, I think it's worth a shot. See if we can get the flush down. It's looking like it's rolling over to me. Kind of broke this trend line. I don't know. Doesn't really respect the VWAP as much as like NQ gold, so hopefully we can break down through. I'll bring my stop down as soon as we get a little more confirmation that the trade's gonna work. Yeah, $10 a tick. Gold can rip your face off, for sure. You want to visit Dubai, Vince? Nice. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome too. I don't think anything's moving right now, Devin. This might be out of boredom. This trade. Which is not recommended, but I actually do like it. I don't know. It just feels shorty to me. I could be wrong. Could just kind of do a little curl up and take me out. But we do have the president speaking here in 15 minutes. So that should shake things up. We can go back to looking at some NASDAQ too. NASDAQ's riding at 9. Just riding at 9. Just straight up. Barely any pullbacks. Just little micro pullbacks. It actually, I don't know if any of you guys trade measured moves. But like little measured moves like that. So these measured moves here, and then you just kind of like do that. Oops. See, like that? See how that kind of, and then just kind of get an average. I gotta learn some hotkeys on here. And then you kind of get an average of the measured move. And then you can just kind of do that. Look for pullbacks. It's a little trick. Especially when you start seeing those patterns like that. So you're in an uptrend and then you get these pullbacks. And if you look at this from this top to this bottom, this top to this bottom, it's probably pretty close. And then you pull them up here. See how they're pretty close? So that can give you an idea on the measured move to like look for a long. That's a cool little trick sometimes that I use. Alright, let's go back to our trade here. Getting a little flushy. Up $50. Here we go, Devin. Da Nang, Vietnam is growing so much and still beautiful beaches. Yeah, you know, I actually looked at Vietnam. I was looking on like a travel website type deal, and it is very reasonable to visit Vietnam. But yeah, I definitely want to do some more traveling. Definitely. Oh, 2 months, legend. 2 months. and I always pay for the lifetime, legend. I'm always optimistic, paying for the lifetime fee. But yeah, when I had the Apex accounts and then I would get to 52,600, I would just take out the 2,000. Or I used to trade 150Ks a lot with Apex, and the max payout was 2,750, and I would take the max payouts because I always take max payouts no matter what. So I can move my stop now. on this gold. I'd like to see it flush more than this, but maybe that's all we get. Oh, it's touching the bottom there. Kind of getting a little bounce there off that triple bottom. And do I close here? This is a problem when I don't watch an instrument a lot. Maybe I don't. I'm moving my stop back up. I'm gonna hold this puppy. Risking 110 bucks now. Maybe we break down below this triple bottom here and get a little elevator. But only risking 110 now. See what happens. Yeah, the drop was crazy. We caught 20 points of it, J Stores. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate. When you have a big pullback like that in NASDAQ and you wish, like, in hindsight, I know our friend Terry caught some of it. That's how she passed her accounts. She likes to take the, like, an open type range break, which is funny because I used to do the same thing on like the 1 minute chart, but I would basically just look for pre-market. So this is the market open at 9:30. So I would like kind of mark out the range. So just be like the range here. And the range here, roughly, you know, whatever. And then I would look for the break of that range for the overnight for a quick scalp. That's how I got my first payouts, was doing that. But I was going through a lot of accounts doing it, so I kind of stopped doing it. Here, NASDAQ's finally pulling back, guys. Testing that first trend line there. Let's get rid of this one. Look at that. It's respecting that trend line so far. Make it bigger for you guys. Just respecting it. The real interesting thing would be to break down below it. I think that would be more interesting than trying to take a long here, but we'll see. We're still in that gold trade, up 90 bucks right now. Terry's still listening. Appreciate you listening, Terry. While you're eating your nasty fish. Just kidding. Do I eat lobster, J Stores? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I eat lobster. You have to. They put it in your baby bottle here. Yeah, we have a nice fishery up here for sure. 100%. Yeah, I've been born and raised right here. In case you guys can't tell from my accent. Methodical Man likes to make fun of my accent. And if I have a few cocktails, and then the accent really comes out, I've been told. So that's right, Amelia. Yeah, you have to leave the state of Maine if you don't eat lobster. Funny thing is, my grandmother grew up on the coast, and her her father was a lobsterman, and she will not touch. She's 84 years old now, my grandmother, and she will not touch a lobster. She don't want anything to do with it because that's, back then it was like poor man's food, and her dad was a lobsterman, and that's all he ate every day, lobster. So she like refuses to eat lobster. Check out the gold trade. Oops, what the heck did I do? All right, gold working in our favor, just what we wanted to see. I don't have any targets. I don't know. I like it right there. Up 478 on this eval. Nice little gold trade. That's all I was looking for. Just a little break of this trend. Yeah, that's all I was looking for. Got the good confirmation once you put in this inside bar too and started to break. That's when I ended up moving my stop. And then I took out that triple bottom, so nice little gold trade there. So we're staying much more patient tonight, which is good. Maybe I can actually pass this eval the right way. Yeah, that was just one contract, Melody. Gold is $10 a tick, so yeah, there it goes, continuing lower. I don't even want to look at it. Hindsight trading now. Let's go back to NASDAQ. Continuing to bounce that trend line. Nice, Devin. Nice work, man. Nice, John. This song is a little scary. This is supposed to be... It's a lo-fi. I don't know, let's switch her up. Let's switch it up a little. Lo-fi, says hip-hop, lo-fi. Switch it up. Hey, Stargazer in the house. What's up, Stargazer? We don't want to freak out Zabak. That was a Japanese hip-hop lo-fi. That's what they called that. But yeah, we're just so limited on what we can play. I've already gotten a copyright strike for something, and I don't even know what I did. But I'm not monetized yet, so it's all good. I feel like my stream's a little dark with these cameras, huh? With his new lights. Maybe I pop that on. I don't want you guys to see my gray hair and wrinkles. Lo-fi trading music? I'll look it up. So we're just continuing to ride that trend line. Hey, Stargazer. Not much. Any good trades today? Yeah, we made some nice trades this morning, Stargazer. We caught some of the dump this morning. Yeah, we traded pretty well today. Felt really good compared to yesterday's tilt session. So yeah, how'd you do today, Star? See, I gotta look at the chat. I'm on mute. Nutty Jr., exactly. Except, John, I can actually get down and give you probably 50 push-ups. I don't know if Nutty can. I don't know how long I've been talking, but that's ridiculous. What was it, like Nutty was doing push-ups or something? Anyways, 3 minutes? Alright. Thank you, guys. So, Stargazer, anyways, we took 3 trades today, just off the open. Basically just looking to fill this gap from earlier than today. And so we took 2 trades on NASDAQ, both winners. And then we took that gold short there, right here. Just a little trend line break at the inside bar, and took that down for a nice little winner. So we're up on this eval tonight. And everything else was pretty good trading today. We ended up catching that 20 points of this short. It's not gonna say most. And then we ended up taking a nice long up out of here. But we did get stopped out a few times, so we were down a little bit. But up on, it was kind of mixed on the funded accounts, but overall it was a good day compared to my tilt session yesterday. Anyways, that was my spiel. It was probably a lot more than that, but Devin short NASDAQ. But yeah, I've been hitting the mute button, my cough button, which I'm glad I have because I've been sick. But Nutty's got some. You know what? I think, John, actually Nutty's probably secretly pretty strong. Because he's been farming his whole life. So he's got that muscle memory. It doesn't leave you. But yeah, I actually messed up my shoulder at the gym maybe 2 months ago. And I still haven't fully recovered from it. And I used to do every day a minimum of 100 push-ups. Just, I just do that extra. Just like when I wake up in the morning, I just do 100 push-ups. And I struggle. I can do them, but it's painful still, so it's weird. But yeah, you start creeping up in age. You don't want to get those, the moobies. You don't want those. So I try to do 100 push-ups a day. Especially sitting here all day on watching these screens. Oh, you're doing some jiu-jitsu? That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. I thought about getting in you get the man boobs, Terry. The moobies. The moobies. Movies. Moobies. But thankfully I don't have those, but I probably would if I didn't do push-ups. Yeah. I thought someone would get a chuckle out of that. Breaking that trend line now. We'll see if we get a little see if this is a little break in structure. This is a little interesting. Yeah, that's pretty awesome that you were into jiu-jitsu. That would be like a huge challenge for me, John, to do like a jiu-jitsu class. It'd be like one of my growth skills or something. I'm such an introverted person, like to go and wrestle a bunch of strangers or do jujitsu with a bunch of strangers, that would be something for me. But yeah, if I had a close friend that was into it already, we are breaking that structure, guys. I'm gonna take a stab short. I'm gonna do a $200 stop. In my opinion, I don't know. This might not be a breaking structure. This is where the trend lines can kind of play tricks on you. Because, of course, the trend lines are not perfect. Like, I mean, you have this candle here that it's below, you know, but moving the stop down just a tad. Just above these two candles here. There's a little flush there. I'm not gonna look for much out of this. I mean, but we'll see. And if Trump is speaking somewhere, you know, you never know. He could just get a pop up or pop down. So risking $160. You know, maybe go for, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll trail my stop. But it feels like we're breaking structure. I mean, we came up, we filled the gap from earlier this morning, and it feels like we're rolling over. This is all I'm thinking. You too, Terry? Yeah. Yeah, this is the most talking I do all day, for sure. Even when if I'm in any type of group setting or anything, I don't do much talking. I'm the creepy quiet guy in the corner usually. Or I'll latch on to like one person and then talk their ear off. Yeah, John, it would be kind of cool. Yeah, exactly, John. That's exactly what I was thinking, you know. Helps with the anxieties and things like that. Yeah, I think we're kind of loners, Terry. That's why it's nice when you find like-minded people to chat with, you know, like yourself. It's fun. But yeah, we kind of can be loners. I don't think 0 Day J is very much. I don't think he's an introvert. Maybe he is when he's not on cam. I just have a feeling he's not. I have a feeling he goes around. I have a feeling he makes friends wherever he goes on his baseball teams and all that stuff. I know Mr. John Carter, Methodical Man, he's a pretty quiet guy, he said. Just gonna be patient here, gonna leave the stop where it is. If we end up getting stopped out, we get stopped out. Yeah, 0 Day J, right? Red pill. Right, John. Well, it's a good way to look at it. Well, you can't be too quiet, John. You were in the pit. You had to be heard there, right? So we're at the 150s now. Hasn't really moved against us yet, but it's just kind of, it's not really going anywhere. Here's a little push down. That's what we like to see right there. And we got to take out some of these weak buyers. We do have a little gap here. Let's see, 39 to 41. It's just a tiny gap, but there is one there. It's a little micro gap. Could be a target if we start to get the elevator. Going for 141, Devin. All right. I like it, Devin. I do like it. 141 is right at that gap. We could bounce there, but we'll see. But yeah, I like the short. It looks like we just feels like we're breaking structure, but
Order rejected.
oops. I'll put my take profit rate at 141 for you, Devin. I don't know if that's good luck or bad luck. Hey Sherry, what's up? Oh yeah, no problem. I'm quiet until I get to know you or familiar with the situation for the most part. A few really good friends I enjoy, but love being on my own world. I'm the exact same way, Joan. I'm the exact same way. I'm a loner, but yet sometimes I just hate, it's like you hate being alone. But I don't know, it's just weird. Let's see if we can get that elevator down. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with a slow grind down too. You guys do me a favor and smash the like button. I know it's a little weird to say, but it does really help out the channel. And we are approaching 600 subs, guys. And I've only been streaming really for like a month and a half. So it's pretty amazing. Let's check it out. Yeah, 581. So 581 subs, guys. Nice equity curve. I'll get a little pop up here, back to our entry, doing typical Asian market things. But our stop is up here at 157, so hey, if it wants to take us out, then take us out, but hey, Sean Colbert. Oh, I'm glad you found me. Yeah, I'm here. I've been here for a little while. Yeah, I try not to poach on anyone's channel, I don't go and the only time I poached was on Methodicals, but I don't think he minded. just when we were doing a giveaway, and I went in this chat and said, "Hey, we're doing a giveaway. Come over here and try to win some money." So we're gonna do some more giveaways soon, guys. You guys using my code PINE for Apex and Bulanox, so I'm definitely gonna give back. Try to do some milestone type giveaways, cash giveaways. Unfortunately, like I don't have any prop firms that give me accounts to give away, like a lot of the other streamers that act like they're giving you an account, but really it's the prop firms that are giving you the accounts because they're bigger streamers. But hopefully someday we'll get there, and Take Profit Trader and stuff will give me accounts to give away. Oh yeah, heck yeah! I'm gonna play some poker with Cove. Yeah, I like Cove. Is he gonna do a tournament next week? Yeah, I'll probably stream that too. Yes, they can. Piano. A lot of them do. So to their credit, they give them away to the subscribers, which is awesome. But yeah, a lot of them are using those to, especially Take Profit Trader. I think they give away a lot. So if you see like streamers like constantly having Take Profit Trader accounts and stuff, that's usually why. I don't know for 100% sure, but I have a pretty good feeling because they have a really nice reward program for affiliates, Piano Trader. So yeah. And Take Profit, as of right now, they've denied me 4 times to be an affiliate. So I even talked to the upper management and they still denied me. But yet you have a bunch of people that have no channel, no Twitter followers, and they have affiliate codes. So, but we do have a code in the chat for our friend Terry Trades, who has a small YouTube. Terry Trades 100, Take Profit Trader, all caps. And it does work. I tried it out the other day. Nate, I believe, said he tried it and it didn't work, but I did try it on my own account and it did work. So whatever you see in the chat, it's right there. She also has a 1,600 followers on Twitter. Yeah, she's a big tweeter. But yeah, she's got a lot of followers. So, and she's got a YouTube channel. She's just starting out her YouTube, but yeah, check that out too, guys. Yeah, she hasn't live streamed yet, but she's been talking about it, so we'll see. Now, you're gonna pass me, no problem. So we are pushing back up here. Stop loss. I still feels like we broke structure. Hopefully it doesn't come take us out before it curls back down. But it still feels heavy to me, in my opinion. Let's check out gold real quick. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to do is, is the rookie class of streamers and stuff, we're trying to support each other. Like, I go on Stock Tiger's chat and he comes on mine, and we're not in competition with each other. At least I'm not in competition with them. Certainly not in competition with Terry Trades. I mean, we're plugging each other's codes, so, and I don't know, it's the rookie class. Yeah, I'm just hoping my stop's not too tight, Stargazer, I'm hoping my stop's not too tight. And then Joker's coming in. He's starting his stream too. He says he's going to start a Twitter war with me. But Yeah, that'll be the day when if I start getting recognition from Patrick Whelan, then I know I've made it. Yeah, Joker. But yeah, it is a different animal streaming, but it is a lot of fun. When you're first starting out, it's like, you know, it's you got no one to talk to, no one in the chat, no one to go back and forth with, and I had many days where I just said, yeah, you know what, this is not for me. But now I'm starting to catch the bug, so I think I'm here for a while now. Challenge Patrick Whelan to a boxing match. I don't know. He's like 6'1", 300 pounds or something like that. 260 or... He's a lot bigger than I thought. At least he claims he's that big. I'm not that big of a guy. I mean, I'm pretty rugged, but I'm not 6'1". I fight dirty. I'm a dirty fighter. Fight to win. That's right, Stargazer. Hey, friendly Degen, what's up? I'm not rugged. I'm pretty stocky. What am I, 180 right now? 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. And I'm pretty solid. But yeah, Pat's like 6'1". I always thought he was much shorter, but yeah, I'm pretty short. Can't help it. It is what it is. Oh yeah, I mean if the prop firms go away, you know, then it's just Joker, then yeah. The streaming will be done too. Because let's be honest, like us streaming and stuff, we were doing it for affiliate money and stuff like that. Because YouTube doesn't pay anything. You know? You 6 foot with shoes on? Yeah, I got some logging boots that make me about 5'8", 5'9". So I put on the logging boots. That's right, Trader 205. If you know you're gonna lose, then you cheat. Yeah, it could be Zabak, yeah. At that point, you're just gonna see like hardly any trading on YouTube from streamers, because you know, I mean, I'm just honest with you guys. I mean, this is why we do it. It's fun. I enjoy it. You know, I feel like I'm almost addicted to streaming a little bit now, but yeah, I mean, it's fun to hang out with you guys. Are you battling 50k eval? Friendly, yeah. You just start trading? Oh, cool, friendly Degen. Thanks for the sub. I don't know if I got any new subs today. It didn't show. Sometimes it doesn't show on the Streamlabs. So, apologize if I missed the new subs. Looks like I got a new sub there, but I think I know the guy, Jonathan Bilodeau. I think I actually know him. I think he's an old classmate of mine. I ended up finally, after I reached 500 subs, I finally put it on my personal Facebook page that I was streaming, and I told my friends to subscribe too. I don't have many friends, but I guess people that are friends on Facebook, but you started trading micros on a small live account. Oh, nice. Yeah, we made a little bit on the personal today, $100. What did I make? So that puts us positive for the year by like a few dollars maybe, after being down like 1,300. So not bad. But good for you, Stargazer. So it shows, yeah, we made $110. Show you. $110 on the personal. So we're down 96. So that should put us up a few bucks. Can almost go to Dunkin' Donuts. So we didn't get the elevator down like we were thinking, but we are kind of slow grinding down. So hopefully it just doesn't pop up and take our stop out. Oh, well, welcome, Friendly DGen. If you have any questions or whatever, just... That's what I'm here for, man. We have a lot of veterans in the chat, too. Like, a lot of, like, good traders. So... There's people in this chat that are better traders than me, so... Yeah, I know. The old David Paul saying, place your orders where others place their stops, right? It looks like right where we're going, just above those this little 2 candle high there. So, oops, I just fat fingered a trade there. We're in two minis short now. I did not mean to do that. I meant to scroll up here and I accidentally marketed it in. Good thing it's only an eval. Maybe it actually worked now. Yeah, that was dumb. Definitely gonna place my stop there. Now we're risking 235, but we're in two minis short now because I accidentally DCA'd, and oh well. Oh, thanks, John. Well, I've been trading a little while. I'm just trying to get better at my, patience. That's the thing I struggle with most, patience. It's mostly psychological with me than, the setups and my edge, but the over trading, patience. Yeah, it stopped out because I fat fingered that trade. If I didn't fat finger that trade, we would have been fine. But yeah, curling back up there. Let's get rid of this. Continuing the, it was looking real good, but continuing the swing high here. Putting in the higher low. So up 227, gave back $200 or so. 170 trades, Friendly DGen. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's a lot of trades. So, but yeah, Friendly DGen. I don't know what edge you're practicing, but yeah, probably your commissions alone, ate up most of your profits. But I do like your name, Friendly Degen, because that sounds like some Degen trading. 170 trades. But I'm just making fun, man. But I've been there too. So Degen, what I like to do, like my morning session, is when I do the most trading. Is I pin my trades in my comments. So if you go back to my live videos, if you're interested, then you can kind of see how I trade in the morning, which is a lot different than how I trade like this session and things like that. So you can check that out. I just try to make it helpful for newer traders if they're, you know. Yeah, negative 61. I mean, that's a good day. It's not like you blew up, but that's a lot of trading. What time frame are you trading off from? Yeah, goes lower to the moon. Yeah, piano traders, how it feels. But right now, we're just really not breaking this channel. I mean, look how bullish we were from this buying tail here. Even just going straight up. 1 minute and 5 minute, yeah. I trade mostly on the 5 minute myself, but a lot of people trade on the 1 minute. We are working on a 1 minute strategy. Just a new strategy we've been working on. You'll see me talk about it during the New York session. So. The current contract on gold is right there. GCJ25. Wow, gold is to the moon. Holy gold. All right. So I look our little gold short covering down here was just fine. Let's get rid of these lines now. Yeah, gold just shot right up to the like a rocket here. Yeah, Nate. A lot of people use that strategy with the 5 minute and then go to switch to the 1. Well, I do have that problem, Degen. Is if I trade micros, then I tend to overtrade. Yeah, I do overtrade when I trade micros. Hey TCG Andy, what's up? What's going on? So we started this eval pretty good, TCG Andy, and then we just took a $200 loss on NASDAQ. We were up almost 500 bucks on this, but you know, it is an evaluation, and we were trading it pretty aggressively. We got wicked out right here on this candle here on a short. Felt like we were about ready to elevator down, and I still feel like it's rolling over, but yeah, I tend to so you see me degen in the morning, like usually the first half hour or so I'm trading micros on my funded accounts, but then later in the day I'll switch to a mini, and then I'll just look for scalps like 10 points, you know, maybe 15 points, things like that. But in the morning, I'm usually looking for more points, but my stops have to be wider because of the volatility. So I switch to micros. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. Holy gold. Maybe we go 3,000 tonight. So I trade the slow markets for the channel, Legend, for the YouTube channel. And generally when I'm usually looking at the markets and trading them anyway while I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm usually trying to pass evaluations and stuff at that point. So I'm just looking basically just what we've been talking about all night, just the trend line breaks or things like that. Inside bar breaks, the gap fill, like we took that nice long to the gap fill. That was up here. But yeah. But during the New York session, if you guys like I said, I pinned my trades in my comments if I have time. And I try to do a pretty good job of explaining the trades I take especially for beginner traders. So I just figured it helps them. I mean, most people that tune in, they're not really interested in, they're trading their own stuff, like a lot of people, but for people that are new, that's kind of the reason why I do it. Nice flag break right there. This is the kind of stuff I like to trade. Get wicked out of that short. And now it's going without us. But yeah, that's just a nice bear flag break. But yeah. But I hate trading slow markets, Legend. For the most part. Sometimes it picks up, but it's usually later in the night, But if you guys know anything about streaming, because see, I'm trying to be honest with you guys, because I'm trying to hop on these time slots that no one else is on. To just talk markets. Let's do some trading. Let's talk about what we're seeing on the charts. Let's talk about what's going on in the prop firm streets. All that kind of stuff. What you're having for dinner. Whether or not I can beat up PW in the boxing match. All that stuff. Joke around. But yeah. Because if you look at my streaming, I'll show you. Plus, I actually think it's good for me anyway, because usually this time of night, I'm just staring at the wall anyway, so. Boy Stock Tiger. So. See if I can find something, I'll show you. I'll show you my top viewed videos. And look, Asia market, Asia market, Asia market, turtle markets, slow markets. The how much I made as a full-time trader YouTuber has been a big hit. Power hour, one day. But my morning session, when I do most of my trading, because everyone else is on, you got all the big time streamers on, and you just don't get the views and the people watching. So it is what it is until I grind this out for a couple years, and that's just the way it is. But it's perfectly fine with me. Because we are getting there. We are climbing. It's pretty awesome. Oh, breakfast for dinner? That's the best, Nate. That's the ultimate comfort food. See, I eat like one of your kids. I'll eat breakfast for dinner any day. Yeah, Absolutely friendly, DGen. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I kind of hope for. Yeah, not bad, DGen. Thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, it's just a really cheap setup. I kind of used what I have. So, I did just upgrade some lights, but I don't even think they're making that much of a difference. I gotta play around with the lights a little bit, but thank you. OBS, Streamlabs. That's what I use. Elena, you love PM streams? Oh, you love the PM streams. Thank you, Elena. I thought, for some reason, I thought you said you love PW streams, which is fine. But yeah, I appreciate that, Elena. Hey, Bray, what's up? How's it going? So yeah, nice little flush there. We've got kind of taken out of our long there, short on that one candle, because I fat fingered another order in. You know it was gonna take out to stop then. But yeah, we are coming down now. Really feel like we broke that trend. So hopefully you guys didn't get whipped out of that short like I did. Still in this. I feel like I just have this feeling like we broke some sort of structure, but maybe not, because you can redraw the trend line. This is why I don't really like trend lines, because I can kind of make a trend line work now. But from this point up through here, from the low today up straight through, it feels like we broke. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Gold's probably still shooting to the moon. Yeah, gold had that wicked spike. Must have been some sort of news. If you look at the news hub here. Yeah, I don't know if we had any news, but still in AES, Stargazer, nice. Your strategy hasn't been working lately, Bray. Yeah, it's probably not your strategy, but it might be. I don't know. You'd have to look into that. It might be just your psychology. Because a lot of times I feel like, oh, my strategy's not working, or I blame the market, and it's really not. It's me. But supposedly, DGen, supposedly he is. Supposedly he started at 7:30, so I don't know if he's still speaking or not. But he definitely could have said something about whatever and moved gold. But gold is obviously been on a trend since December. Well, that ain't gonna work. But yeah, that's the daily on gold. Just crazy. Oh, that was maybe honest take. Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, that was quite the spike out of nowhere. We caught that nice short out of this, and then spiked right back up. How's it going, honest take? Good to see you. Yeah, it's always good to take breaks too, Bray. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight's stream. A really awesome stream tonight. Don't forget to use code PINE for Apex and Bulanox. Really appreciate it. Some of you have actually been using my code, which I really appreciate. Use code MM for My Funded Futures for Methodical Man. If you're a fan of his, don't forget to use his code MM. He really helps me out on my channel, so being a bigger YouTuber, so. And Terry Trades 100, Take Profit Trader, another good friend of the channel. So, see it right down there, Terry Trades 100, all caps. But yeah, so go check out Stock Tiger. I'm sure he's over there streaming. And I'm gonna rest up for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys at some point tomorrow, whether it's in the morning or for Power Hour. I don't know. Tomorrow is Friday, so look for me. I'll be here. I'll be on the screen somewhere. And probably, I'll probably stream at some point. So, all right, guys. Have a good night. Trade safe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.